when I hired employees, I was able to focus more time on certain things that I couldn't do. Like if I'm detailing for 8 hours a day, I remember a guy with a Lamborghini actually told me this. He's like, yo, your business is amazing. It's going to go very far, but it's only going to go as far as you take it.
Mm-hmm.
You're spending too much time in your business and not on your business.
Oh my God.
Bro, he told me that. I got home. I'm like, dog.
I quit. I need new employees. I need to hire everyone.
Yo, I had one guy working for me at the time. I got home. I'm like, dog, this is not it.
Yeah.
Because he right. I'm spending 10 hours a day in the field every day.
Yeah.
How I'm going to answer calls. How I'm going to answer texts. How I'm going to network. How I'm going to do
post.
this. How I'm going to post.
Yeah.
Like.
Shout out to our sponsor of today. Today's sponsor is brought to you by TB3 Hookah. You see me smoking on the hookah. That's thank you to our supplier, Jersey's #1 online hookah retailer. With their vast variety of flavors, coals, and hookahs, and so much more, they make the priority to satisfy all of your hookah essentials. Enjoy all of your favorite products in no time with their fast, easy shipping. Here at TB3 Hookah, you are a priority. Use this code TRUST to save 10% on your next TB3 hookah order. Again, that's TRUST for 10% off your order. Now in Jersey, especially if you're in South Jersey, this is your guy to use. I would say when I deal with prices down here, you always deal with the upkeep of we don't play up north prices. Up north prices are always better than South Jersey prices. So if you're looking for a amazing retailer, he has all the products, and if he doesn't, you can easily DM him and he can get that for you. Any of your needs. So please, again, use code TRUST for 10% off. The website is below, but if you're listening, it is www.tb3hookah.com. www.tb3hookah.com. Use code TRUST for 10% off.
In the building again, part 2.
Part
Jovan,
2, we back in here, man.
Is this? Nah, you're the second guest that's been on twice.
Hold on, before we start, we gotta set the scene, bro, for all the listeners.
Yeah,
I'm a big podcast listener, not a visual. Like I don't really watch a lot of podcasts.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you listen on?
The podcast app.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm usually that or
Damn.
Spotify. Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of
Really?
podcasts. Yeah.
Damn.
So let's set the scene. Last time we recorded, like February 21?
Yeah,
I think it was that.
We was in Cat's crib. This is my old studio.
Yeah, old studio, right?
Yeah,
I put up on you one van. That's all I had, right? I had no setup in there. I had no employees.
Did you? Yeah, one van.
Yeah, one van. That's it. That's
one
one van I had. So we gonna fast forward. We're in my office space right now. We got my own product line here. See the backdrop going on. I got 3 trucks outside. I got 5 employees. So in a matter of what, 22 months?
Yeah.
We locked in.
Yeah, it's crazy. Even for, I think on my end as well, from being someone that's like on a new entrepreneur wave of everyone's starting their own business, it's always when you're if you can make, in podcasts, it's making it past 20 episodes. If you make it past 20 episodes, it's like, all right, it's something that might stay. Yeah. But in business, if you make through that first year, a lot of times, that's when you see
most businesses
growth.
don't make it past the first one.
Yeah.
You make it past the first one, they don't make it past 3. It's like 1 out of every 5 businesses see 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the statistics is crazy when you
I mean, everyone starts a small business. We first, before we really dive into the meat of this discussion, I want to say thank you for coming in and talking to my students at RCBC.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I currently work there it's a weird title, but as a minority male coordinator. Really in charge of retention, graduation, and keeping the minority males on track to graduate.
Yeah.
And something I established is a barbershop talk. And one of the things that I overheard students talking about was wanting to become an entrepreneur. Everyone wants to go into business for themselves. The hot topic right now is you want to work for yourself, but you really don't know what it means to work for yourself.
Yeah.
And it was awesome to have you come in and put that energy into them. Even though it was like every time I have these groups of students, I'm like, damn, I wish more students were here. But every time I'm like, yo, this was the right fucking students to be there.
Nah, I could tell 100%. As soon as I walked in the room, I'm like, yeah, they locked in.
Like
I can tell, like being on different appearances and speaking to different people and different kids. It's like I know, like when I'm in a room talking to kids or talking to students, like if they're locked in, I can see it in their eyes. I can tell by the questions they're asking. I can tell by like the follow up. Like the one guy, I remember the dude that wanted to start his gym business. Like we sat afterwards. I took time out and sat with him for like 30, 45 minutes, just giving him some more game. It's like, yo, I wish we had that when we was at 18 and 21, bro.
It was funny afterwards. Yo, I was dying so hard laughing about that one because afterwards, because when he said that, he was like, oh, I want to start training people. And they're like, where? And he's like, Planet Fitness. Like, all right, how much you gonna charge a month? and he was like $20. And when the kids was like, come on, son.
Yeah, like he was lowballing. But that's the mindset, bro. Yeah, that's the mindset. Like a lot of people don't know like the meat and potatoes.
Yo, after we sat back and we talked for a while, and I was like, yo, I'll say things to them. And I'm like, this is the simplest shit. And they be like, yo, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And I can't fathom, like, what do you mean? What do I mean? Like, how do you not understand what the hell I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying simple shit. But they really don't understand and know this. Yeah. Which is why I think this is important for you guys to go out. The reason we have Jovan on, really to promote his new, what are you calling it, ebook? Ebook. From 0 to 6. Yep. It's coming out. It'll already be out.
It'll be out
by the time this episode comes on.
Tomorrow. So
tomorrow is his birthday.
26, man.
But I think like how much is it?
$47.
$47. The amount of game that.
Hold on, before we even go any further, you remember I put up the post? I'm like, yo, how much should I grade?
Yeah.
So the reason it was a play, but everything I do is strategic, right?
Yeah.
Everything I do, there's a play of why I did it. I wanted to see what people value the information at. Bro, there were so many people that voted it's gonna be at least $250.
Really?
So that tells me off the rip. Like you value my content, you value the knowledge I'm about to give you in this book at $250.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. Instead of selling 10 to 15 copies at $250, why not sell 100 copies at $47?
Yeah.
Why not sell like multiple? This is a digital product. It's out there forever. You know what I'm saying? So with the content that's in the book mixed with the plays, but the one thing about the book that I will say is like, I've bought plenty of courses. I've bought plenty of ebooks. If you don't apply the information, it don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Like 1 out of 10 people that buy courses don't finish them. And it's like, what you just bought it.
Yeah.
Like, I know for a fact, but I know this right now. People are going to buy the course. They're going to be like, yo, I want the mall play. This is exactly why I was working with my development team. You sent me a text the other day. You had the ebook earlier. You're like, yo, where's the table of contents?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, if I put a table of contents, it's going to limit the context. So if I drop the ebook and it has a table of contents and you're like, okay, chapter 4, page 6, mall play. Bang, I got it. I'm out. I'll never look at the book again. Now, the way I ordered it is like you have to read through the book because there's plays, there's gems all throughout different chapters. So you'll have to like get your notes out, highlight stuff. It's like you can't just go in there, okay, I need that, I'm going to get it and I'm done.
For those that think like, oh, an ebook, like I'm not really into reading right now, I've read it like 5 times, like straight through. Like it's like 45 pages, but when you think about how many pages it is, it's to the meat. Like you
it's
don't
straight
need,
right off the rip.
No
we
BS.
Right into it.
It's
no BS.
It's no fluff. BS. It's nothing that's in there.
Real.
But to begin, what was the main reasons for you wanting to make this book? What made you want to go and say I gotta give this game out, not for free, but I gotta put this out there for other people to have some success?
So like I was given like a lot of people see where I'm at. I started realizing my impact in the community, just in business overall, not even in the auto detailing community, but like in business, small business overall. Everyone's like, yo, I need help with this, I need help with that. I see how you're leveraging your social media, I need help with that. It's like I was giving out plays all the time for free. Like, we could sit down for an hour. I wasn't charging people nothing. I'm like, yo, like, this is my time at the end of the day. Like, I remember I gave one dude an Instagram play that made him like thousands of dollars. I didn't get nothing from it. But to me, it was like I gave him the game. So I'm like, you know what? Let me lock in. Let me package up all this information. Because like I said, I've been buying courses and ebooks all this time to like soak my brain up. So it's like, let me package some information up and give it to people. And if you buy, bro, if I'm giving you game for free, it's different than if you spend money on it. Like if I could give you everything out the book right now, you're not gonna apply it because it's free knowledge. But if I really sit down and package everything up and I'm like, here's $47, and you be like, okay, here's my credit card information, I bought it, I got the book. Now you just spent your money, you spent your time on it, so you're gonna chances are you're probably gonna apply the information, right? So that's really what the book is about, is business in general, my best growth tips, how to leverage your social media, how to get an LLC, how just everything overall in business.
And this was part 1. I feel like being so young in the entrepreneur space as you are, like
that's another thing.
There's so much still for you to learn, for you to be like, I'm still learning, but this is what I learned, so you don't make the same mistakes as me.
That's the whole part of the book. It's like, yo, when I first started my business, I did not have no LLC. I didn't know what an EIN was. I didn't know how to get a business bank account. I didn't know how to get.
Bro, I can tell you, I asked this man. It was me, you, and Liam at Alkbeast. I'm like, yo, bro. So like, how much did you make when you separate into your bank account? You're like, I don't have a separate bank account.
Yeah, I didn't have one, bro.
You got one account, and I'm like, what the fuck you mean you don't have one bank account? So it's like things that like and I truly value. I don't want to give out too much information because this shit is really what you have to go. Is like it showed me shit that I've already went through that I'm like, fuck, I didn't think about this. I didn't think about this. Now I can know how to really schedule and make a business plan and go through it all. But one of the things that leapt out to me was where you kind of saying in your development of this business, the development of this ebook, was that you were able to achieve things that weren't of the norm.
Right.
What were some of those things that you were like, yo, this isn't normal that someone in my stature of like in this quick of time I'm able to have so much success? What was that?
Yeah, so like if we jump from, all right, so we got to go back. Let's go back year 1 to year 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Started my business, self-serve car wash. Literally go in there, use the water, have customers come through, got kicked out. This is year 2018, 2019, whatever. Got kicked out of there, got kicked out of the second car wash. I'm like, okay, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
I never started my business and was like, yo, I'm going to start mobile detailing. Like in 2018, nobody was mobile detailing. That wasn't really a thing. It wasn't really a fad like how it is now. So it's like, I just jumped into it like by mistake almost. Mm-hmm. And it's like, once I realized I'm able to like leverage all this stuff better, it's like, okay, now I can really lock in. So to go back to your question, if I'm so wait, what'd you ask me again?
That wasn't the norm. Like,
okay. So like I realized that like the people I'm getting in contact with, the customers I'm seeing, the cars that I'm doing, like when you're wrapped in business over and over, you don't realize what you're doing.
Yeah.
Until like there's clients that I'll see every 6 months and they're like, damn, like you didn't even have this truck last time I seen you.
Yeah.
Y'all had this truck for 6 months, bro. Like this shit is normal to me now. So it's like when you're involved in the day-to-day so much, you forget about like what you're really doing. So like for me, what wasn't normal was, for one, the finances. Like most businesses don't see 100,000 in the first 3 years. Most businesses fail because of finances. They don't have the equity. They don't have the capital.
I feel like most just cut even. Like they'll
break even.
They break even after 2 years.
Or that. Yeah. And it's like, where's your P&L? Yeah. No one's making money. So it's like I realized that for one, I was making money, and it's like I'm doing what I love. Yeah. And I'm young and I'm black. Yeah. So it's like there's so many, us being young minority men, we're already against the ball, bro.
Yeah.
Like we're already stacked up against the odds. And it's like I remember, I don't want to get too off topic, but I remember this goes into like networking and stuff. There's a guy, I don't want to really name drop, but one of my, say, wealthiest clients, he runs a networking group, Jersey Man Magazine. Remember we was at the casinos and stuff? So he takes me in, he's like, yeah, do what you want. So we walk in. 3 reasons why I prevailed in that situation. I'm young, I'm black, and I'm with him.
Yeah.
Right? So I walk in the room, it's nothing but I'm the brokest in the room, I'm the dumbest in the room, like you know how this shit go. So I walk in and they're all gravitated to me for them 3 reasons. I'm young, I'm black, and I'm with him. They want to know who I am, they want to know what I do, they want to know why I'm with him.
Yeah.
And just start eating off of that. So it's like the people I'm around really, and then my finances would really like impact, and it separates myself from a lot of people.
I feel like you always though had like the financial brain behind you, like stuff that I had to learn going through college, stuff like that. Like you've always had that with you. But in your first year, what could you say was like all right, this is how much I put into my business, and this is how much I feel
first year I ain't make no money.
Really?
Bro, I haven't, if we're being honest, in the first 3 years of my business, I haven't paid myself a dime.
There's no. When I think about that first year you was out the trunk with it, so you were still popping. I was out something.
I was bro. Everything you see, like people be like,
oh, savings.
Yo, yeah. Everything goes back into my business. Everything is reinvested. It's like, yo, I didn't have loans. I didn't have funding. My parents didn't say, here's 25,000, go start a business. It's like, I wanted a truck. Okay, let's grind that shit up. Let's put that money to the side and go buy the truck. Like everyone's be like, yo, you have a 6-figure business. 6-figure could be 100,000 to 999,000. It's like everything you see, all my money is right here. My office spaces, my trucks, my vans, my custom setups, my employees, my products, everything. Yeah, it's like reinvested back in. So if we want to be honest, I haven't really paid myself in the past 3 years. Yeah, I just reinvest into my business because I feel like it's like a cheat code almost. Yeah. Like the more you invest in, the more you get out. Yeah. So it's like we're really just getting started if we want to like be honest with it.
Because it almost gets to the point where like business in today's times grow in exponential forms because of all the information that's out there, right? Like it just gets to a point where I love when I see business owners are like, all right, at one point we were just in this space. Yeah. At one point we were just in this building. Yeah. At one point now we have to own the building because we just can't. The amount of people that want to get our product is just so far beyond what we're able to do.
I literally outgrew this office.
So you've already outgrew this. So it's like, for you, I feel like it's like every 6 months you're almost outgrowing whatever you're at. A new truck. You need another new truck. Yeah. You need more employees, stuff like that. So like that reinvestment. How hard is it to reinvest back? You got to be
super disciplined, man. Yeah. Like I used to buy shoes, take trips, and stuff like that, and it's like now I look at money so much different. It's like shoes, $400. Do I need that, or could I? Where could I invest that for? You know what I'm saying?
That fucked my brain up too. With like now, like when I want to go buy a pair of sneakers, I'm like, fuck, that's new lights in my crib. So like for you, I'm sure like you.
It's what I could invest in so much products. It's like I try to invest my money in things that's gonna make money for me. So if I know that I'm about to buy a pair of shoes, I work hard, I could probably get them, but why not spend that $200 on products that's gonna make $200 10 times?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I try to. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. One of the most glaring things to me was, we can cut this off if you want.
Yeah.
The quote you had: companies that formalize a business plan and revisit it beat their counterparts who don't plan by 30% in annual revenue.
An annual revenue.
So just taking the time to really put the behind the scenes work into it. So
that's the part that no one sees though.
Yeah.
Right.
So what does that look like for you?
So for me, it's a whole lot of networking. It's a whole lot of marketing. It's really a lot of marketing, if you want to be honest. Like, I feel like I'm in a business where everyone can utilize my service. Like, there's not one person that owns a vehicle that says their car doesn't get dirty.
Yeah.
Like, even if you don't want to book with me, you still need the service. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to get as many people from a marketing standpoint to view my page. I use it as like bait. Like, my page is set up to the point where any consumer can visit my profile and they could be like, oh yeah, he's the real deal. Or, oh yeah, he's done this car. Like, bro, there's literally people that have these high-end cars and they're like, yo, the only reason why I heard about you is because I seen you detail the same exact car. Yeah. And I already know exactly what it's going to look like now.
And those we trust.
Shout out to Pod.
And those we trust.
Yeah, shout out to Pod. So it's like,
that's big. Yeah. I'm trusting you with hundreds of thousands of dollars of my car. Like, you could fuck up my car. And even though I got money, it's still you fucked up my car. Basically. Like, that's crazy.
But it's like you already seen what the end result's going to look like.
Exactly.
So if I done a Rolls Royce Ghost and another guy has a Ghost and he's on the edge about booking me, hold on, don't even worry about it. Here's my link. Take a browse. This is what I do to every client. This is the play. I'll send him my Linktree. It has everything on there. It has my website, my Instagram, my TikTok, my phone number, every way to contact me. My Google reviews is on there, everything. Right? So I'll send him before I even try to sell you on anything. You know what? Jim Bob, whatever. Here's my Linktree. Jim Bob, whatever. Here's my Linktree. Take a look. Right? Browse around, browse through the categories, and let me know if we could be of service to you. Right? He's like, okay. He'll click the link. Google reviews, 182, 5-star highest rated in South Jersey. First thing off the rip, he's going to see that. After he sees that, he's going to go to our profile. What does he see on our portfolio? Nothing but the same type of people and the same type of cars that he has. He's sold. He's sold. He's going to call me back tomorrow. I need to get on the schedule. And after that, it's crazy because... So, like, I do have a story, but I don't want to go too deep in it because it kind of gets personal with that client. But it's like once a client sees, like, once they see this link, their whole mood changes. Bro. Yeah. It's like I might meet you in a setting, or car show, or Cars and Coffee, whatever, and you're just judging me off the rip, right? I'm young, I'm black, whatever. So they're judging me off the rip. All right, it's cool. Don't even worry about it. Here's the link. You know what I'm saying? Take a browse when you can. Get back to me when you can.
I'm 100% the same way. Like everyone has a podcast nowadays. Everyone has a detail in business, everything like that. And the proof is in the pudding.
Exactly. I don't say too much anymore. Like I don't have to sell you on too much. Here's the link. Take the link. You know what I'm saying? Browse through and then call me back. As soon as you see the link, you're gonna click the Google reviews. You're gonna see the profile.
This is for real.
Exactly.
This is
now you call me back. The whole tone of your voice is different. I need to get on the schedule tomorrow. Like now I'm booked.
That's a fact. So I definitely felt that because. Now when the same thing with the pod, like when people are like, yo, you have a podcast, I'm like, check it out, bro, here's the link, and I walk away and they're like, yo, bro, I watched like all your episodes, that was crazy. I'm like, I'm not bullshitting with this, bro. This is a production.
Exactly. You don't gotta that's why we grind so hard and post all this content. So that it can sell for us. That's the whole point of it. If your content can't sell for you, then you're not posting good enough content. Like,
and I think I'm blessed to live your first year, to know you from the beginning, right?
Yeah, we go back way back. So
but to know you from the beginning of your business, because I think Tyler Creator, I had to find the exact quote where he said, I think he was on Hot 97, and he said, it's so strange to me how people are like, and this could deal with like people being insecure with their product, whatever they have, like this music, whatever it is, that they're not posting content about it. He's like, I don't understand why people don't post their content. Like if they have an album out, why you're not posting it? And with you is like, in the beginning, I heard people say like, yo, I'm tired of seeing Jovan post.
Bro, you gonna get it every day. Every single day you gonna see something, right?
Always. I will always see the hate towards you. And I was the person, I'm like, that's my boy. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna support. But at the end of the day, I was like, damn, yo, I seen him go from niggas hating with 30 likes to now thousands and hundreds of thousands of views on different things. And that like is a game that I take to my own life of like, no, nigga, I don't give a fuck. We're putting out content. It don't
matter, bro.
It's gonna reach something. Something's gonna blow.
All it takes is the right person to see it one time. That's it. And then like I'll post content strategically. Like
I was gonna say, what's next? Now, what's your social media strategy?
All right, I'll give a little play, right? A quick gem, right? So for me, this you can apply it any way you want. If I got a car show coming up on Saturday, right? If I got whatever I know I'm about to do this Saturday, and I got all these high end cars, say maybe weeks before, I'm not posting those yet. I'm gonna keep them in my back pocket. I'm gonna wait till I do this event. I'm gonna run an ad on that event. I'm gonna post all them cars that I said I did 2 weeks ago.
What do you mean run an ad on that event, like that location?
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna give the exact situation. I did a couple Lambos, I did a Ferrari, and I did a Porsche GT3, right? High end cars, whatever. I kept those in my back pocket. I did not post them.
Oh, gotcha.
I had a car show coming up. I got my boy, shout out Brendan, come shoot the video for this car show. I'm gonna run an ad on this, right?
Oh, got you.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So as I'm running the ad, I'm posting those cars.
Yeah.
So now everyone sees, oh shit, Simply Kleen was at a car show. Let me click his profile. Here we go, back to the bait.
Got
you click the profile, you click the link, everything you need is right there.
Yeah.
You see, we just did these high-end cars 3 days ago, but really it wasn't 3 days.
No.
It was last week. It was 2 weeks ago. But to that viewer, they don't know anything. They just viewing whatever content is up. So like that's why I say like you gotta post strategically. If you know you have an event coming up, post your best content. If you know you're about to run an ad and it's not on your best content, maybe you did some stuff last month, 2 months ago. While that ad is running, post repost that content.
I got you.
You feel what I'm saying? Like you have to use your social media as bait.
Yeah.
Like that's all people know you as.
Yeah.
So if you send my page out like to someone and they're like, oh yeah, Simply Kleen, I'm about to get my car detailed. The only thing he knows is this link. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know where I come from, where we're located. All he knows is this link, and then he's gonna get all his information from there. Within the first 30 seconds, he's making a decision.
Yeah.
Am I going forward with this company? Am I not? When's the last time? Bro, I visited so many people's pages, and I'm just like, yo, they haven't posted in like 3 months.
Yeah.
Like, I know someone right now that has a body shop that does $1 million in sales a year annually, doesn't even post. He's like, I don't really post.
Imagine what he's missing out.
I'm like, bro, do you come on, man.
Exactly. Imagine what it is.
But he's like, he doesn't need it. So it's like, I feel like social media is a crazy app, especially in today's age.
Yeah.
Where the power of the phone is like there. It's like you could open your phone and view anything you want.
Speaking so staying on social media.
Yeah.
Today it's flooded with you'll see someone like is an Amazon reseller or something like that. You'll see that the market is flooded with the entrepreneur mindset. And even myself, I've been someone that's been like, I would say like, has hindered my views of like, do I want to jump out on this because the market is so saturated with people like this. Yeah. So for yourself, how do you handle going out there of like, or tell people that are fearful of this competition out there? Like, there's too many of this going on. There's too many people who are.
Bro, you know how many mobile detailing companies is out there, bro?
It's crazy. When I looked it up, I was like, I didn't know there's so many in South Jersey.
It's so many in South Jersey. I don't even pay attention to that because I'm like, yo, I'm in my own lane. I'm doing my own thing. If you sit there and try to evaluate the competition too much, you're gonna lose yourself because now you're trying to do what they do. You're trying to compete with what they got going on. Like you're getting away from yourself too much.
Yeah.
Like people love Simply Kleen because first off, like I don't feel like I compete with shops. Like I'm not stepping on no one's toes.
Yeah.
We're mobile. Like why are you worried about what we're doing?
Yeah.
I'm going to your customer. Your customer has to drop off to you. It's a completely different field. So it's like I don't really look into like the competition too much. But for the person that's like insecure about, oh, I want to jump in this business, but too many people are doing it, it's like you don't want to get in that business bad enough. Like if you're worrying about the competition that bad where you're insecure about what you can produce with your product, you're not ready to hop in. Because business is cutthroat.
Yeah, how different are you? What
exactly.
Are you
that's what I ask people all the time. They're like, yo, I want to start this. I want to do that. It's like, who are you? What do you provide? Why are you different? Why am I booking you? What value do you provide the customer?
Yeah.
And a lot of people can't answer those questions.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, like you just fucked me up. It's like, nah, this real though. Because when you get out there and that client wants to book you, they want to know why I'm choosing you. Yeah. Why am I choosing Simply Kleen? What do you do different from other retailers?
I think too that I feel like going backwards too.
It's too much mental stuff when people at social media. Like I said, like if they're posting, they're not getting no likes. They're like, and the other person is getting liked. Like I said, I know a dude that has the auto shop, makes $1 million annually. He doesn't post. Imagine the shops that don't make that's posting.
Yeah,
it's like he not worried about no 3 likes in every 3 months because he's still like it matters in real life what he's making.
Yeah, that's true. I think that when you take a step back and you look at it, evaluating the startup, like I think this of course this book is centered around beginning processes of it and jumping out there of like actually take the time to formulate your business plan. I don't care if you don't know like the ins and outs, the technical words that go behind every single thing, but just taking the time to actually structure your business is a wide range, like you said, at 30%.
It's gonna give you an advantage for sure.
That's crazy.
Like
I didn't think about that.
organized is so crazy. Bro.
Yeah, like so many people jump out there and you're like, I know so many people. I know brands and people I support with their brand. I'm like, yo, what was the mindset behind it? Like, I don't know, bro. It just came to me and I just dropped it. I'm like, nah, like I get that. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it doesn't. I can never stop someone's grind. But at the same time, I'm like, bro, put some more thought behind this. Maybe if you think about that name, what does that mean? You might get more creative from that because of what you see and what it is. Like, before starting this podcast, I was like, all right, what do I want to achieve? What's my audience?
There you go. Who's your audience? What are you giving to them?
What I want to focus on? What is my content? And then a name that transcends. And everyone goes with Malik Howard podcast or your name podcast. Who the fuck am I?
Exactly.
What do I want that to translate into?
I feel like that only works if you're a big time name.
Yeah, if you come into it already with some statue behind it, it's easy work.
Okay, exactly. Yeah, because they're tapping in off your name. Yeah,
all these people I know, comedians, rappers, everyone's a podcast now off their name.
Off their name.
If you don't know who it is,
monetizing off your name, but it's crazy because they built the brand off their name and all they're doing is monetizing it.
The name. So speaking of that, so when I think the best thing I achieved from college was the ability to network and understanding that and the ins and outs of networking with people, not just with my peers, but people that like are quote unquote above me in different fields, stuff like that.
That's all I network with.
What were the challenges you faced of going through that networking path to where you are today?
Yeah, so like,
because no matter what, we niggas from Palmyra, and like you worked every job with niggas in the warehouse,
bro. What? I ran across. I feel like that's why I'm so like different with the networking and being able to talk to people because I've been around so many different backgrounds of people, so many different people. If you don't know, I had like 22 jobs between 14 and 20 before I started.
You'll see an episode with Josiah come out, and Josiah talks about working with you in a warehouse.
Yeah, we was at Amazon. We launched Florence Amazon, bro. A lot of people don't even know that. We launched Florence Amazon. I'm talking about when you go and you can eat off the floors and like that.
Yeah.
Like people don't even know that. It's like it's crazy. When
That's
you really
hilarious.
Think about stuff, but
you helped start up their business.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like what we doing, man? What we really doing?
That's hilarious.
So it's like to go back to your question though, it's like networking for me is really just like feeling like I can talk to anyone, feeling like I can walk in a room and my product, my backing can sell by itself.
Yeah.
So my confidence is higher. Right. So when I walk into rooms now, I don't want to be in no rooms where people are even with me or they're looking up to me.
Yeah.
I want to walk in a room and no one knows who the hell I am.
Yeah.
And they want to know why are you in here? Because first off, you're the youngest in here. I need to know why you in here.
Yeah.
And how'd you get in here? That's always what they want to know. It's like, it's like once I start giving them like what I do and start talking and give them relationships that I have, everything changes. Like the whole demeanor of their voice, the whole demeanor of the conversation is totally different. Yeah. It's like, oh, hold on, this young boy really like, you know what I'm saying? So networking is really just being around the right people and building relationships.
And I think too, having the confidence and also you put the work. You put the work in, so you know now I can speak for what I've done already. I'm not just walking to a space with nothing to give.
I'm speaking with a resume because if I can't speak, I'll just throw you my resume. Like I said earlier, I'll throw you my link. Like at the end of the conversation, here's my link. Take a look at it. Let me know if you want to book. Like, and at the end of the day, I'm putting out all my trust in my brand, all my trust in what I've already done to land this new client, to land that new deal, to land whatever it may be.
Do you stress in entrepreneurship? There's always that stress of like you go here, like you're on an escalating thing of like shit is moving so fast. Yeah. Are you nervous for the plateau or even when you know you go up and downs? Or have you faced any of those?
I face tons of adversity definitely coming up. I stay in like a mindset of like I'm uncomfortable, I'm stressed, but I know like if I feel like that, I'm moving up. If I feel like I'm comfortable, everything going smooth, my trucks is running good, everything good, then I ain't growing at all. And I'm not trying to be complacent. I'm trying to, like, every day I be stressed out because I'm overly, I want this shit so bad, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I already got a taste of it. So, like, I know what it feels like to make money without having to work for anyone else, right?
Yeah.
I told myself when I quit my job, I'm not working for anyone else. So, I know what it feels like to make money and support yourself off of a vision and an idea that you wanted to put together. So, it's like a shark in the water. Once I got a taste of that blood, it's like, okay, I'm never stopping now. So if I'm grinding like this, it's like, let me keep my head down and keep going. Yeah. Like, that's why I be saying, like, a lot of people will come up to me like, yo, your impact is crazy. Like, what you doing is crazy. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah. Like, I feel like I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I'm supposed to be doing this shit. It's supposed to be working out like this because of the amount of work that I put in. So that's pretty much how that is.
What have you generated? How do you generate new ideas for your business? Like, there's growth that just happens.
Bro, I be thinking about stuff all the time. Like, I be getting inspired off certain stuff. Like, I'll just be watching.
You know what sucks now? Liam gets my my texts at 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning now.
Yeah.
Like he constantly, because we go back and forth on the sports stuff. So I'm the one that's always thinking of new shit to content.
Bro, that's the thing.
Yeah,
like you see how you did it at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
As soon as you come up with that idea, put it in motion.
Yeah.
Don't share it with nobody.
Yeah.
Don't mix it with no other energies.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I commit first, figure out the rest later.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I come up with an idea, I bought that second van. I had 2 people in it, or I had 2 clients, or I'm sorry, 2 employees in one van, and me in my other van. And we was booked out, but it was room for growth. So I'm like, you know what? Last winter, probably a year ago from today, January, I bought my truck. You know how last winter was. It was very bad.
Yeah.
Went out, bought the truck. Fuck it. Why you buy a truck? You don't even got enough clients for it. It's cold. You're going to have 3 trucks on the road. Don't worry about it. I got it. Now look at it.
Yeah.
So it's like, imagine if I told 30 people, 20 people, 5 people close to me, y'all think I'm going to go buy a truck.
Yeah.
Out of them 5 people, 4 people that told me like, yo, business is going to be slow. I don't think you should buy that. And now I'm like, damn, I'm going to go back when I'm thinking I wouldn't have my truck right now.
I don't mean Liam's not put any input. Liam's getting my
but
idea.
I'm saying, as soon as you come up with that idea, put it in motion.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't think about it too much. Don't mix it with no other energies. Like act on it. Act on it.
We got off topic, but creative.
Yeah.
How do you stay creative and thinking about ways to not reinvest, but big up your business, different ways that you can maneuver?
It's all marketing, bro.
Yeah.
Like I just want to reach more people. How can I reach more people? I look at it's really all marketing for me, because once I get people to my page, it's over. Like that's really how I be feeling. But it's like you could be the best at what you do, but if no one knows you exist, if no one knows you do that at the level you do it at, it don't even matter. So like one thing I like to say a lot is like, if they don't know you, they can't flow you.
Yeah.
If I don't know you the best podcaster, how I'm gonna create cash flow for you?
Yeah.
You didn't market to reach me yet. Bro, it's millions of people on Instagram. It's millions of people on social media. It's millions of people in this world that can utilize whatever service, whatever product you have to offer. Like we gotta find a way to reach them. That's how I'm thinking every day. I look at my page, I'm like, I only got 5,000, I need 10,000.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to 10,000, I need 20,000.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to 20, I need 50, I need 100. Like
no
it doesn't
ceiling.
stop there. There's no ceiling.
There's no
Like
ceiling.
you gotta keep going and keep going. So I really just get creative with like how I market stuff. Like I really tapped in with reels. I used to hate making reels, like to take the time out to make it, but I realized the reach on it. So I really just be coming up with stuff.
To be honest, that shit takes me longer than anything. Kat will see me like create a video and she's like, you still have more? I'm like, now I'm creating a clip. Now it's something that comes out of it. But when you look at successful people,
content based.
When you look at successful people, it seems as if some people go out of their way of like out of the mold, right? Do you think that there's a formula to their success? It's individual, like it's still to the individual, right? In your field.
Do I think there's a formula? I don't think there's a formula.
You know how some people will say like successful people, they don't sleep. They're cheap with their money.
I see what you mean.
So do you think there's an actual formula that works for you that you adapted?
I think there's attributes that you have to have, but I don't think that there's necessarily one form of success, like one routine that you have to do. You do this every single day. Like, nah,
it's gonna work for you.
Nah. Like everyone's different. We're all wired differently. Like something like that's why building a business and building a team is so important, because maybe you have a business, but you're not great at marketing. Okay, so we're going to hire a marketer. We're going to hire someone to do the things that we're not good at.
Yeah.
So, like, you got to start putting whatever you lack at, you have to find a strength for it. So, like,
I like that,
Yeah, so, like, if I'm lacking in my marketing, right? If I'm lacking on my website, my SEO, I'm going to hire a team together that's going to take care of that for me. So, like, all this is really, like, putting a team together.
Yeah.
So, there is no formula for someone to be like, yeah, yo, do this, do that, do this, and you'll be successful.
So Jovan is the face of Simply Kleen, but what's the behind scene? What's your
behind
team
the scenes?
like?
So I got 4 detailers right now, an assistant. I have a website team. I do all my own marketing. I run all my social media. But so pretty much it's a website team that handles my SEO, my website, of course, and the detailers. The detailers keep everything going.
Yeah,
it's like I'm at a place where I can do everything by myself, but why do everything by myself? It's gonna make everything harder.
You're gonna go crazy.
Like I can do, having an accountant too. So shout out to my accountant. Shout out CJ. Keeps my money right. Yeah. Keeps my taxes right. All that stuff is important, especially in business.
Coming up on your season right now.
Yeah, it's coming up. It's
you pay. What do you do for your taxes?
I do it every year.
Do you do at the end of the year, or do you do it throughout?
No, so I don't do quarterly. I'm about to start doing quarterly.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I know.
You're wilding.
No, but the good thing about like my situation is a lot of my money that I make is reinvested in the business. Yeah, so I get a lot of write-offs, man. A lot of write-offs. But yeah, shout out to CJ. So building a team out would really consist of having an accountant for sure. You gotta have that. If you're not very crafty with social media, definitely get a marketing team. You can tap in with Fiverr. Like, you heard of Fiverr?
No.
Fiverr, you never heard of Fiverr?
No, what is it?
It's a freelance website. You can get anything done on there.
I do that with
hire a VA
stuff.
on there for $10 $10 an hour.
Yeah,
they'll automate all your social media for you. Like if you're not good at that, hire someone that can.
Yeah,
right. So I say a team is important, and then the employees of the brand. You gotta have people that want to do the job, right? Like I've had employees that was like they're here but they're not here. Like, and I know how that feels, bro. Yeah. Like you talking to the person that had 22 jobs, this is probably your 4th job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know like how it feels to be at a job and okay, the money is good, but I'm not happy.
It's not my shit.
Like how you feel upstairs, right? So if I'm getting $800 a week at this job, last job I had, I was making $800 a week every Friday, every other Friday. That joint hit. I'm like, all right, I'm good. Then I go back to work. I'm like, yo, I'm depressed as hell. Like this is not it. Yeah. So it's like there is no amount of money that you can make for someone to like to retain someone. Okay. But yeah, definitely build a team out.
The team.
The team is important.
I've learned the team is very important.
So behind the scenes for me is pretty much employees that keep the job going. And I do all my marketing. So another thing is like when I hired employees, I was able to focus more time on certain things that I couldn't do. Like if I'm detailing for 8 hours a day, I remember a guy with a Lamborghini actually told me this. He's like, yo, your business is amazing. It's going to go very far, but it's only going to go as far as you take it. You're spending too much time in your business and not on your business.
Oh, my God.
Bro, he told me that. I got home. I'm like, dog.
I quit. I need new employees. Everyone.
Yo, I had one guy working for me at the time. I got home. I'm like, dog, this is not it. Yeah. Because he right. I'm spending 10 hours a day in the field every day. Yeah. How I'm going to answer calls. How I'm going to answer texts. How I'm going to network. How I'm going to do this. How I'm going to post. Yeah. Like, yo, I was using this app. I forgot what the app was called, but I was automating my posts.
Canva or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I was automating my posts. So I posted the night before, and then 12 o'clock come around the next day, it'll automatically post. It's like, yo, he told me that my whole mindset changed on everything, bro. And I tell people that all the time. It's like, everybody wants to own it. So owning a business and being self-employed is two different things. Like a lot of people are self-employed with the Instagram logo and an Instagram page, right? Owning a business is having your LLC, having your paperwork together, having an EIN, all that stuff. It's like, I tell people, yo, you don't want to do everything in your business. Like hire people, outsource smartly, like develop. So make everything easier on yourself. Like, yeah, I know you can do the job by yourself. Yes, I can do everything by myself, but why?
Yeah, if I have to.
Could, you know what I'm saying?
I like that. One of the questions I did have was stay on that topic.
Yeah.
If you can go back right now and start all over, what are some of the things you would change about that?
Yo, I did everything wrong, bro.
Really?
I feel like I did. Yo, I was just freestyling. Like,
nah,
I was focused on, because I didn't know better. But like, I was focused on the quality of work. That's the only thing that mattered to me. Was quality of work and marketing.
But that proves itself, though.
Yeah, it did prove itself, right? Yeah. But it's like the only thing I cared about at the time when I first started was quality of work, because if I don't have quality of work, none of this shit matters. Yeah. And like if we go out and detail 5 cars today and they all bad, none of this shit is here, right? So you gotta focus on quality of work. And then I would have focused on building the team out earlier. I would have invested way more money on marketing earlier.
I did feel like, if you got a team a little bit earlier, I mean, who's to say where your business would be at right now? Yeah. But having that more employees, that earlier, that's true.
Bro, employee, it's literally money being made without you having to be there.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's literally the brand. Like, you can do so much when you have other. Like, I can't clone myself.
Yeah.
So it's like I can only have one van in one spot at one time. Yeah. So let's keep getting vans and keep hiring people to be in different places, because there's tons of calls that come in. I'm like, yo, we can't get to you today. It's like, damn, that shit was $250. Was low.
Yeah.
And it's like we live in a world where everyone wants that shit like that.
If they can't get you, now I'm looking up a new person.
You know what I'm saying? Now I might have lost $250 or whatever the case is, but
not $250. 250 times, because that's throughout the year now. They don't want to go back to you. Yeah, they're like, oh, he too busy. Fuck it, I'm going with someone totally different. Yeah, so that's a different spot.
Definitely hire a team. I would definitely hire the team earlier.
One thing I wanted to debate with you is not the college versus entrepreneur. I think we had a good discussion. We came in to talk about it. What you didn't know was actually offered to college students, but the same 24 hours.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
My favorite shit.
Yeah,
man.
that's your go-to. But I don't agree. Let me hear you speak about this. Everyone has the same 24 hours.
Dog, we all got the same 24 hours, bro.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to get as deep as possible as I can with this info. Like, I literally woke up with a decision today of how I'm going to use my time, right? Like, yo, all right, so this is a perfect example. I was listening to Wallow talk on David Shan's podcast. I forgot what it's called. Entrepreneur Mindset, something like that. I like that.
Wallow starting to go on other people's stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's super tough. So I'm listening, right? Whatever. I'm chilling. I'm on my laptop eating dinner, watching the show. I usually don't watch. I usually listen, right? Wallow says something that stuck with me. He was like, you competing with me, and I gave you a 20-year head start.
No, he said that on a different podcast.
No, he said it on David Shan's podcast.
He said
you
Pivot.
compete with. Yeah, there we go.
Pivot
That too.
podcast,
Yeah. So he said, yo, he said it on both. So with the football players, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, yo, you compete with me, and you gave me a 20-year head start.
I gave you a 20-year.
Yeah, I gave you a 20-year head start. I'm like, yo, if Wallow out here fresh out of jail running it up, why I'm not running it up?
Yeah.
I seen him say that. I logged out immediately. I started sending out emails. I said, ain't no way. Like we all have we wake up. I mean, I know, granted, everyone's situation is not the same, right?
Yeah, that's
like
what I say
that's where it's different is
Yeah.
because some people might come from money, some people might, but the way you use your time. So like, there's people that'll be like, yo, like I'm trying to be like you, bro. It's like, yo, you trying to wake up early and work on your business from the time you wake up to the time is done, or while you at the hookah lounge, your business not even flowing yet.
Yeah, 100%.
You only got no product inventory, but you celebrating and toasting up this weekend.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I've sacrificed so much. A lot of people can't sacrifice. So it's like, that's where the 24 hours comes in for me, because it's like a lot of people don't want to sacrifice.
Sacrifice, the hugest thing.
It's like we all got the same 12 o'clock to 12 o'clock. I got them same 12 hours you had. How'd you use them? Did you play video games? Did you go to the club?
Okay.
Did you, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like the person that's working and the person that's not working, they have the same time.
Yeah. I agree with you in that one. And I'm glad you said, like,
I know where it gets different, though. It's like
in my regards, it's circumstances. Everyone's circumstances are different.
Yeah.
Like, I think I talked to this with my barber, and he was like, yeah, granted, we have 24 hours if you're alive, right? Everyone gets the same 24 hours.
Yeah.
But your 24 hours is different. I have kids. So that means that my 24 hours, I have to split time with kids, work, and then I have to be up until 6 in the morning or 4 in the morning.
Yeah, but during that 24 hours, he made a decision to have kids.
But it's, and okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's say we take away the kids part.
Okay.
You were, no matter what, you came from a blessing that your parents, like, you didn't have to jump right out and be forced to work right away, right?
No.
Like, you had that blessing.
Grinder.
You had that, but you also had the blessing that your parents were okay with you being in the house and going to figure it out, right? Like, they were allowing you that time. Yeah. So whereas, let's say someone like me, like, no, bro, I have to go to college. I have nowhere to stay, and I didn't have that luxury to go and play that game. So that, in my eyes, that's why I was like, we don't have the same 24 hours because of my circumstances. My circumstances don't grant me the time to put 100% of my thought into this. Mind you, I understand, like, you, of course, you probably had, like, other circumstances that we don't know of, but that's why I look at it as in, like, I wasn't afforded the ability to just jump straight out and say, you know what? I live at home. First of all, I didn't have a home. Second of all, I didn't have a car. Like, now I had to save for a car. Then I had to save for this. But, like, that, I agree with it in regards to that. But in my eyes, it's like circumstances as well dictate how long it takes you to achieve that greatness in that 24 hours.
Yeah. It's like, I was like, my parents, I probably could have still lived with my parents right now if I wanted to. Like, they're that type of parents. But I was at my house at 20. Like, I left at 20. I never went back. Yeah. It's like, I was just always that person that's like, I'm gonna get it on my own. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm a natural grind and shit up, whatever. I was just,
but you had the luxury to do that.
I had the luxury to do that.
Exactly. Kids don't, like me, like, shit, I had to live at college. Like, that was where I had to live at. You know what I mean? So
I feel like the same. All right, so we'll end it right here, right? We'll do this. The same 24 hours comes down to decision making.
I'll agree with you on that one.
There we go.
If you decide to take that 24 hours and fuck off and throw 6 hours into gaming, you did not utilize your effectively. You can't bitch. You can't complain. You can't do nothing within that 24 hours because you chose. Yeah. And instead of like let's just say for granted this week everyone's taking off. I'm recording 6 podcasts within this week alone. Yeah. So it's like if it's how you
and they're gonna tell you your podcast. I can't wait for my shit to be like that. How you can't wait? You just took a week off. I was doing 6 episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
all decision making. It's all decision making.
I agree. I'll give you that play. No matter what, you can still post that 24-hour rule. But I just know.
I just say it so much because it's like I post that for motivation, bro. Like,
it should motivate you from stepping out on bullshit, waste your time.
You know what I'm saying?
I think you're really talking about stop wasting your fucking time.
Yeah, stop wasting your time. Like, I'm out here doing that. I'm trying to show you. Like, I don't ever post or do shit to be like, aha, look at me. Like, I don't do it like that. I do it to show people like, yo, I post pictures of me at the car wash doing cars because it's like, hold on, he was doing that. People don't even believe these pictures.
2 years ago.
Yeah, like, or 3 years ago.
If you show that, like, yo, 3 years ago, I had 0. I didn't have water.
Exactly. like I didn't have no van. Like, people don't even know about the Camaro, yo.
Yeah.
Don't even know about the Camaro, dog. Come on, yo. Like, people don't even know that I was, like, I gave that up. Like, here we go again, sacrifice. Yeah. I had my first van. My Camaro was sitting, paying X amount of dollars a month. I think I was paying like $500-600 a month. Like, yo, hold on.
My guy. And at 20-something as a guy, being like, am I driving this van full time or am I driving this Camaro?
That's a decision.
That's a
Who's gonna do that, bro?
Yeah.
No one's gonna do that. I remember I was pulling up the clients, right? The dude was like, yeah, so what do you do like when you go out, when you take your girl out, when you do whatever, when you go out with the homies? I'm like, I'm in the van.
The van, bro.
I'm in the van. And I looked at it like this. He like, damn, that's crazy. Like, you so, I'm like, you really locked in. I'm like, I'm really locked in. Like, this is really what I want to do.
Yeah.
But it's like, I really wanted this shit so bad that I was thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, I got this car. I can't utilize it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's flashy. It's nice when I pull up. But it's like, that $600 going to my business.
Do I care about just pulling up to
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't worth it for me.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, I look at the glass half full, not half empty. If I'm driving around my van all the time, that's marketing.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I'm sitting at the light, bro. I'm sitting at the light, people taking pictures.
Yeah.
I pull up to the light, people taking pictures. I pull up to the store at Wawa getting gas. People are like, "Oh, sure you do the mobile detailing here. Here's a card.
Yeah.
I might see you later on now." It's like that's how I look. I just look at it as marketing.
Agree.
Like, but yeah, it's all decision making.
What is your
for 24 hours?
Your biggest like who do you look at for motivation and inspiration to go through? Like who is that person for you?
We go back to Wallow.
Oh, word.
We go back to Wallow. Like,
Yeah.
I really like what him and Gilly got going on. Like I said, when he said that, you gave me a 20-year head start, and he's still out here. It's like, yo,
yeah.
that shit fucked me up, bro. Cause it's like, yo, you was literally in jail for 20 years, and we was out here fucking off or doing whatever in them 20 years. Not me in particular, but people like he's whatever is in competition with him. It's like, imagine them 24 hours in 20 years that he can't get back. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, but yeah, I look at a lot of stuff he's doing. Like, it's just straight raw inspiration, man.
I love it's fucked up because no matter what, he had 24 hours for 20 years to think of his plays when he gets out.
Bro, he gave you a 20-year head start.
It's different when you say, I had 20 years to think about this. How many niggas get out of jail and they do nothing with it?
They do nothing when they
like,
get out.
He came out and said, fuck it. You legit saw Wallow and Gilly crying on social media. Like,
he said, I didn't go to jail. I went to Yale.
He said, I didn't go to Penn State. He said,
I went to state. I wasn't in the state Fed. I was at Penn State.
This thing is stupid, bro. But it's a fact. Like, even when I look at this stuff, like, bro, I'm telling you, I record like what you're seeing right now on Javon's set is my phone. Like, I was like, yo, I'm tripping about this quality. Like, I was tripping about, damn, my shit's not to where it has to be. And I'm like, bro, it's not to where I have to be, but fuck it, we gonna put this shit out and keep grinding until
you gotta work with what you got.
Now money, I get more money, I can reinvest in. I just reinvested in mics. I got more money, now I can reinvest in a new camera. Like,
that's exactly how I started my business.
All about.
It takes time, man. Like,
yeah.
That's why I tell like all the detailers that look up to me now, or all just general people that look up to me in business, they be like, yo, I'm trying to be where you at. It's like, bro, I send them pictures of like where I was at.
Yeah.
I'll show them like, yo, this shit is real. I know exactly how you feel right now. I didn't start this with no vans. I didn't start with no employees. I didn't start with none of this.
Yeah.
Like, I had to grind to get it, and they're like, damn, that shit fucked me up. But it's all motivation. It's all motivation.
I think all right, let's get back to this book. Let's get back to this ebook. The plays, the gems, and the shit. If I go into my phone right now and
my boy got it for free, you better apply that information.
if I show you my web browser, it's all the links and the stuff that
there's so many links in there.
Yeah, it's so much.
Like,
shit
that's one thing I wanted to do with the book is like I wanted to give people value content. So like, I wanted to give you direct access to certain things. If I know these 3 websites can make logos, Brand Crowd, Canva.com, and Logo.com, I just gave y'all 3 logo websites for free that you can get. If I could put those in a book, you feel like you're getting value. Like, there's so many plays in the book. Say for instance, there's 40 plays, right? Out of those 40 plays, one of those plays can make you $1,000 right now. Easy. Yeah, you just gotta apply the information. Yeah. You just gotta go on the website and use what I gave you. Like, there's just so much in
stuff.
Here. Yeah, it's so much in here.
I think what I really when I looked at the 6-day business challenge.
Oh, that's that shit.
When I looked at the 6-day business challenge, I was like, holy shit, bro. All those things I have, I think besides one of those days, right?
Yeah.
But let's see. This is a gem you guys are gonna get free. That's part of the book.
I'm gonna get him. Let's get him 2 plays from the book for free. I don't want to give him too much.
So do you want to give him the full 6 days?
Let's give him the 6 days startup business.
So full 6 days. Give me the rundown. The full 6 days.
All right. So
and this is the 6-day business challenge.
6-day business challenge. Nothing but gems. Everybody want to start a business, right? Everyone has an idea. Everyone has a vision of what they want to do with their business. They think of business. They think of, oh, I need an LLC. I need a logo. I need this. I need that. I need all this startup equipment. All right, slow down. We're gonna break it down.
Yeah.
6 days. 2 hours each day. Can you give me 2 hours each day to apply this information, right? So on Monday, this is what we're going to do. We're going to write down 10 business names. Write down 10. I don't care if you already know what you want to do with it. Write down 10. This is the startup. It's important. We got to write down 10 business names, right? They have to align with your business and be creative with the spelling. I was gonna do Hairston detail. I was gonna do Jay's detail. I'm like, I think I took a week really thinking about and it's crazy because bro, I was on a forklift. What I'm gonna do? Oh, that's fire. No. I was literally, bro. Yeah. That's how I came up with the name Simply Kleen. It's like, okay, I got the name now. How do I want to spell it? Because everyone does CLEAN, right?
Yeah,
it's clean. That's how you spell it. I tell people now, like, oh yeah, Simply Kleen. They looked it up. I couldn't find you. Yeah, you couldn't find me because that's not how you spell it.
Yeah.
So it's like, make your name unique to only you, so that when you trademark it when you LLC, it'll be acceptable. Yeah. All right. So boom, that's our name. Tuesday, we got the name. So now we got to figure out who we're selling to, what products and service we offer, where are they located, what value do you provide them with. So on Tuesday, we're going to take 2 hours. We're going to ask ourselves all those questions. Everything we're doing on this whole week, we're writing down so that we have it out. This is a small business plan, 6 days, right? Wednesday, we're going to write down 20 things we need or 25 items we need to get our business going. For you, it will probably be camera equipment, mics, wires, whatever you need, right? So we're going to write down 25 things that we need for our business. And with that, we're not gonna I don't want you to stress over, okay, I need all these things before I start. Yeah. I just want you to write these things out so that we know what we need to get going. Over time. We could do five items, 5 categories. Most important, vital, least important, however you want to do it. Also on Wednesday, we're going to get our logos. I just gave them the logo plan. I'm going to give it to them again. Brandcrowd.com, logo.com, canva.com. These are direct links. Visit those websites. So right now, what do we have? Awesome. We have our logos. We have our business name. We have 25 items we need. And we know who we service in our target audience, right? Thursday, we're going to go get our LLC. Yeah. Very important you legitimize your business. Very important you legitimize your business early. I don't think I LLC my business till I was like 3-4 months in, right? Didn't have a business bank account. Like there's so many things you can't do in business without an EIN, which is your employer identification number. You need this. You can only get this if you get an LLC. Yeah. So we're gonna visit our .gov website, whether that's NewJersey.gov, Pennsylvania.gov, Delaware.gov, wherever you're at. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get our LLC. I think I got my employer identification number instantly in a file, but I didn't get my paperwork till like a week later.
Yeah, you get it instantly.
Yeah. So now on Thursday, we have our EIN. So recap, we have our EIN, we have our logo, we have the 25 things we need, and we have our business name. Friday, we're going to go to the bank. This is very important. We're going to organize our money right off the rip. Before we even make $1, we're going to have our money organized. So we're going to go to either Truist Bank, Chase Bank, or TD. I'm going to bring my social security card, 2 forms of ID. I'm going to tell the teller, yo, I need a business bank account. She's going to say, okay, can I see your 2 forms of ID, and can I see your business EIN? If we didn't go on our .gov website the previous day and we don't have our EIN, we can't get this business bank account. So it's vital that we take all these steps in order, right? Now that we got our business bank account on Saturday, this is the most important day, I feel like. Between Wednesday getting the LLC and all that, I think Saturday is the most important day. We're going to get our Google page. We're going to get our Instagram page. We're going to get our Facebook page. And if you're smart, you're going to integrate your Instagram with your Facebook so that when we post on Instagram, it automatically goes to Facebook. I don't ever go on Facebook, bro. But I get a lot of buzz from there because I'm posting on there without posting on there. That makes sense, right? So we're going to set up our Google page. And another thing, on Google, you cannot access Google's platform without an EIN.
Really?
You can't.
Okay.
Google's not putting no non-legitimate business on their website, on their platform. Okay. So you need that EIN to get on Google. You need an LLC to get on Google. Right? So this is important that we get on Google and we get our LLC, right? Sunday, we chilling on Sunday. Yeah. We patting ourselves on the back because we took 6 days to start up our business where you probably would have never started it because you were scared or nervous about, I need to do all these things. I just gave you, 6 days, Monday to Saturday.
Most of that could take people a year to do. You just did it in 6 days.
Monday to Saturday, all it did was allocate 2 hours a day.
2 hours a day.
If you can't allocate 2 hours a day, what we doing? Yeah. How bad you want such a business?
Yeah. That's fire. That's a fire. Hey, if you don't use those gems,
rewind this joint back and run this back.
This should be the most replayed part of the video. You know how you always see the most.
This is one of my favorite things in the book.
That was smart. I like that. It only takes, you're saying, 2 hours,
bro. And each of those days, it should only take you 2 hours to do that.
People think starting your LLC is hard. It's easiest.
Super easy.
I think the most. I think it was like 200. I did it through a website. Getting a business EIN is nothing. That's
It's
free.
literally
Register
going
with
to
New Jersey.
.gov,
Yeah, it's
register with New
nothing.
Jersey.
But then going through the LLC process with your state and whatever like that, I think there was a website I used. It was like no more than $200 to do it.
I think it's like $198.
Yeah, it was and done. But if I were you, if you go on these sites, make sure you go back and look because they're about to charge me again for some weird like they're like to stay registered with us.
Yeah.
So make sure you click no automated stuff like that. It's a one-time payment.
I think I woke up like last week. I looked at my mail. I had like a fee. I had to pay like $250.
Yeah, nah.
I said, where this shit come from? It was like, yo, you know how like you go into your employer, into your jobs, and they got the posters up for minimum wage. You got to pay for those.
Yeah.
No one knows that.
Yeah.
You have to pay for that stuff. So it's like
and you have to have it in.
You have to. If you don't, you're violating
business.
they're taking all your stuff.
Exactly.
So that's the 6-day business startup challenge. Each day, Monday to Saturday, we're gonna apply 2 hours each day, and we're gonna knock out each step.
Okay.
And we're not gonna do Tuesdays on Monday because we're feeling good. We're gonna take it in order.
Yeah.
We're gonna do Monday, you feel good. Tuesday, another day, we're gonna do that. Because I feel like a lot of people, okay, I got the 6-day business startup challenge. I gotta know what I gotta do this whole week. I'm gonna combine everything in one day. Now we're not being efficient because we're not getting it done. You're just trying to rush everything.
Yeah.
Like all these steps take time. I want you to really on Monday figure out your business thing. I want you on Wednesday to really figure out what logo you want. Like this is branding, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this is important stuff.
And take the time to really your logo is your representation. That's the
your
first,
logo is the first step in your branding. Besides your name.
What they never judge a book by its cover, your logo is always the first thing someone notices.
The first thing you notice.
So make sure you put the time in. Make sure nothing crazy. Take the time to go through all fields. Make sure nothing similar is out there in your field.
Yep.
Don't take some common that everyone has.
Hold on. Get to similar logos, right? This is a crazy story, right? So you know I'm connected with like multiple lawyers, attorneys, and stuff, right? So I get an email one night. I think it's like September, October. I get an email from a Florida company. I'm trying to keep this as professional as possible. I get an email. They're like, you need to take your business down or change your logo. It coincides with our logo and our colors too much. So knowing me, I'm like, what the fuck? Like I go on their page, I look at all their stuff, like not competing with us at all, right?
Yeah.
So I'm about to fire him back with a crazy email. Like, hold on. I said, hold on. Let me take the right approach to this. Yeah. I know lawyers. I have relationships. Let me use those relationships. Yeah. I hit up my lawyer. I say, yo, can you take a look at this? It's like 8 o'clock at night. He answered the phone, whatever. I say, yo, can you take a look at this? Yeah, I got you tomorrow when I get in the office. I'm like, all right, cool. Second day, sends him an email back. Sent him a fire email, like right at his ass. A legit lawyer sent this to him. Never heard from him again.
No way.
Never heard from him again.
That's hilarious.
But imagine if I just fired back on some crazy shit. Yeah,
what if you took it like, oh shit, I gotta rebrand, do everything different.
I wasn't even doing that. I was like, who the hell is this? Yeah, like what?
Oh, you're a dickhead though, because now you're like, I'm trying to go down to Florida, and now
I'm about to take over this block. This is my block now.
That's hilarious. What's your favorite part of the ebook? I can tell you mine. Mine is definitely the
Give me 3 favorite things you like about the ebook right now.
The business plan.
Okay, the business plan.
Actually writing up the business plan.
Yeah.
Of course, the entire social media play.
Leveraging
like that.
Social media to make money. Yeah.
But as well as like, and then for me, it's as well as now the business side of it. Yeah. Like that business side of shit that I just didn't know about, like the different ways.
That's the nitty gritty stuff that people don't know. Yeah.
Those are my 3. Like, and there's so much more in the book besides that, but. I think for me, the
3 information that you think applies best to you would be the business plan.
Yeah, exactly.
The social media stuff.
Social media is number 1 for sure.
Social media is number 1. That's what I wanted. That's what I really wanted, because there's so many people that just don't know how to leverage.
Yeah, they don't know how to use social media. I'm definitely one of those. I'm starting to learn it and stuff like that, and gear my audience. But I've read it like 6 times back and forth, and I'm a college kid, so my notes is I had to edit. I
need them notes better. Let me take copy of them.
So that to me is what I divulge and seeing it. What made you want to say firm instead of like a business throughout the book? Like you said firm.
I said firm because it's like business can be so many different things, man. That was my one thing. Like it can be so many different things. Like there's so many different avenues you can take. There's so many different businesses in general. So let's just call it a firm, or let's just call it a company.
That's true, a company.
Yeah. Like
I saw you went with the firm.
Because a lot of people be like, oh yeah, I got a business. Like you do not have a business. You have an Instagram page and you're self-employed. Like let me see your paperwork. You know what? Matter of fact, this will fuck them up. You be like, yo, yeah, I got one of the best businesses out, whatever. Okay, cool. Let me invest in you. I want to put $10,000 into your business. Let me see your EIN and let me see your P&L. It's like, huh? What'd you say?
Yeah.
You don't even know what that is. It's like, yo, we gotta lock in on the behind the scenes stuff because it's important.
It's crazy, right? Like right now, I have this girl that I was actually her boss, and she went to TC&J for like marketing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she was actually working for, I'm not gonna say a company, but a big like medicine company. Let's just say a pharmacist company, and she's their marketing. And in their marketing meetings, it's strictly about social media. Like their marketing is strictly about social media, right? And she's like, "Yo, Malik, send me da 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 da," and I'm like, "I don't even know what that is. Like, what are you saying?" Because now they have their own, language behind it. Yeah. But she's like, "Send me all this stuff, and I'll give you an entire plan to follow, and you'll see the leverage of this year. For this year, like, what are your goals?" All I had to say to her, "What's your goals, and what are you looking to achieve in these different avenues?" Send that to her, and she's like, "All right, this way, if you follow this right here, you're guaranteed to get this much play."
Straight blueprint.
100%. I'm just like, fuck, blueprint. Bro. All right, I got you. But
now that's crazy. You say that like these companies, they're utilizing social media.
If you don't have a TikTok account, I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're a bread company, you don't have a TikTok account.
It's crazy. How
think about how many companies blow up because of TikTok.
Yeah, go viral.
The fucking guy that was drinking the juice on the skateboard. Like, remember he was cranberry juice.
Okay.
You couldn't fucking buy cranberry juice in the store.
It's like it's sold a fad. Out. It's like as soon as something is trendy, it's over.
But this is where because of podcasting and know these different people. Like, there's a guy named Trevor Wallace, and he did the Twisted Teas. It was a big thing with not Twisted. It was something else. Like, what's a seltzer? It's a seltzer, whatever. I don't drink. It's a seltzer. He did something that made that brand so popular.
But look at the brand awareness he brought to that company.
But the brand fucked up and didn't recognize his play, and they put a cease and desist because he made merch following it, and he made like so much, the most money he's ever seen.
He made merch off of their
logos like that. So then they put a cease and desist, and he was supposed to go like the next day. He was going to meet with them to go ahead and set up a partnership so he could start promoting their thing bigger. Yeah. And they're like, "Nah, we'll cancel the meeting. We don't want to do it anymore." But it's like, how dumb of you as a brand.
You gotta take advantage of that.
But as a brand, you're so worried about your likeness and your image that you just fucked up a player. This guy, no matter what, was the reason people drink this drink now.
It's
White Claws.
Because of him. Oh, White Claw. Okay, I know
White Claws. Everyone drinks White Claws because of him. It's like if you fuck around and like if you're too cocky in your business, if you think you're over someone else, like you'll lose these plays at all times. And I think that's a really big grasp.
Bro, that's all affiliate marketing though.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly what that was, and they didn't take advantage of the guy.
I love it. Anything else you want to speak of on the big?
I'm looking through the book now. I want to give them something else.
I think there was one thing that I did write down.
What you write down?
I liked your way to keep a customer. I don't know if you want to give that for free though. Your ways to keep a customer.
Okay.
Because that's my eyes. Now you built a business, and I'm not talking about podcasts. I'm not talking about anything like that. But you built a business. It's credible. You're out there now. How do you market like in different fields? How are you able to market so people are coming back and actually a part of your business? They feel a part of your business. Because no matter what, someone feels a part of your business. They're like, "Oh, I know Jovan. I'm happy to see Jovan be successful because I'm one of his customers that are helping him become successful."
Yeah, for sure. So what we gave him? Hold on. What we gave him? I don't want to give him too much.
We gave them the 6 days.
We gave him the 6 days. That's fire. They got to do that now.
Okay, if you you gotta read that one in the book. Take it to the next level.
Hold on, let's give him that. Let's give him that. Yeah, let's give him that.
Okay.
Let's give him that. Because there's a lot of gems in here. We could give him, so we gave him what, 3 gems? Because I gave him the logos.
That's it.
I gave him the 6 ways. We give him 2 more gems.
And you gave them marketing too.
I did give them marketing.
The social media, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Be careful.
All right, now, we're going to get the 3 ways to retain a customer, right?
Yeah.
So it's one thing to get a customer. You worked hard. Your marketing was pristine. You did everything you needed to do to get that client. Now, how do we keep them?
Yeah.
We don't want to, in my field, I don't want to keep having to go out and get brand new clients every single day.
Yeah.
Like, especially in my business, because I know if I service a client on Monday, his car might be dirty again by Friday. Like, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
So in the book, I put 3 ways to retain existing customers, right? Number 1, we're saying thank you. When's the last time any business, small business, not big business, when's the last time any small business said thank you to you? Like after you bought something. Yeah. When do they follow up with you? They don't. So like one thing for me is most of the new clients that's come through my business, I don't even meet them because my employees are doing them.
Yeah.
Right. But it's one thing to have the employees meet with them and have great customer service. But it's another thing to have the owner of the company take time out of his day to be like, yo, thank you for booking us yesterday. Yeah. It was a great experience. I can't wait to see you again.
Yeah.
Now they're going to look at that message like, oh, shit. Like, the service was great. Yeah, like, he actually cares about it. So one thing we're going to do is, because I know a lot of big box companies are doing this. I know every time I go to Chick-fil-A, every time I go home, you ever get a free sandwich? And it's like the Mount Laurel guy is Rich Reiner.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know Rich.
Yeah.
But he's showing mad love with these chicken sandwiches. Yeah. Like, his follow-up is crazy. Yeah. So now I want to go back. So we're definitely going to say thank you to all our clients. We're going to add branding to all of our packages. I'm about to give them 2 more, please.
Yeah.
Custom mugs and custom wristbands. We're going to go at discountmugs.com.
Yeah.
We're going to buy pens. We're going to just give them to our clients.
Yeah.
every time they have to write something up, your brand is on there. They think of you.
For you, it was your air freshener, right? Like
for me, it was my air fresheners. I gave out pens before, and I'm about to. I have.
Did you do that with every detailing? Like
every detail gets an air freshener. Every detail, yeah. It's like it's perfect for my business.
Yeah, yeah.
It's perfect. So stickermule.com also has custom packaging for your products.
That's where I got all my shit from.
Okay, so there we go. Shout out Sticker Mule. I don't get paid from none of these companies to get it. This is just stuff that I use. And then the most important one is establishing the email list.
Yeah.
Right. So this might take. Let's really get into this actually. So a lot of my business comes from following up. Mm-hmm. I have email subscribers that I have 1,017 email subscribers. Right. Out of that 1,017, my open rate is about 50-60%. Right. I told people this last week. It takes 10 minutes to run an ad or email campaign. You can use MailChimp.com, but I use Square, right? Mm-hmm. Because Square is an all-in-one booking platform for me. It's an extremely very good platform to collect data, right? So it has, when you book an appointment with me, your name, your last name, your email, and your phone number's on there. Mm-hmm. I have access to you now, right? A lot of people don't like the email thing, but if you're not bombarding them with emails all the time, it works very efficiently, bro. Yeah. It takes 10 minutes, right? I made $22,000 in 10 minutes off sending 8 emails.
8 emails, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
80 minutes, 22,000, because every email I sent made 3,000 here, 4,000 here, and all this is stats that's attributed to Square. Like they'll show you, like you sent out this campaign, this how much money it did. Yeah. You sent out this campaign, this how much money it did.
Yeah, I like seeing that too.
So like if you have an email list, I'll run it on. Like I only ran 8 emails this year, but it's like next year I gotta really ramp that up.
Text messaging too.
Text messages is big too. They actually offer that on Square. I haven't used it yet. I really like the emails because I don't want to, like I said, bombard them.
I would say the text message is really good to utilize for like around the holiday. Let's say you're doing like a percentage off. Or something like that. Like, that's the way
it's
you want to
straight direct to their phone. Exactly. Yeah, I definitely feel that. But like, so for me, my strategy is I'll definitely run an ad top of the year. Happy new 2023. Here's a discount. All right. People love savings, bro. Yeah. It's like you're not saving money, you're spending.
Square shows you how much.
That's what I'm saying. It shows you, okay, you ran this ad, it made this amount of money. So I know if it's working or not. Yeah. Whether you just running an ad, I don't think MailChimp shows stats.
Most of them do. I don't know if that one doesn't.
I know it shows stats for me because they're booking on my platform. Yeah. So like I can send the email out, and at the bottom of that email, it's gonna say book now, and you're gonna just book straight from there. And it's when you enter that coupon code, it's gonna add up all the money we made. Yeah. So we're definitely gonna say thank you. We're gonna add branding to our packages, and we have to have an email list. Like if you don't have an email list, a lot of clients that there's clients that I haven't seen in maybe a year or two. I'll send out an email. Yo, I forgot about your company, man. I was thinking, who detailed my car that time? I can't remember. Yeah. You sent me an email. I was like, yo, he must have been thinking about me. Yeah. It's like it's just small stuff like that. Like chances are, if a customer spent with you or bought something from you or booked with you once, they'll do it again. As long as everything went good, right? So if I booked with Malik and everything went great, of course I'll book again with you. Yeah, exactly. But I might have forgot about you. Yeah. Life happens. I got kids now. I got this going on. I got a new job. Like people have lives outside of whatever they're doing, like with you. So it's like it's very important that you have an email subscriber list to follow up with them. You don't even have to offer them a coupon. Hey, look, we were thinking about you. Here's this, right? You can use that for a coupon. Or hey, look, so when I got my new truck, I just send a picture out to everyone. Yeah. Yo, look, here's new Simply Kleen's new truck. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I need that at my house to be booked. Like, that's a dope truck. So now they're booking just off of that. It's like, yo, you have to utilize certain things to like everything I do is strategic and it's marketing. Yeah. And it's a play. Yeah. Like it has to be. If it's not a play, I don't want to do it. Yeah. Like an email establishing the email subscriber list is huge. So every client that you have, every person that you sell to, collect their data. Like you have to collect their data. Yeah, you have to get their number. You have to get their email. Yeah. Because if you don't have that, how I'm gonna follow up with them? Oh, I gotta go through the DM, scroll down a year. Yo, how you been, bro? I'm not reading that. Yeah. But if I get an email that's professional, that's well written, okay, I remember them. Let me tap it again. Yep.
Where I love it.
Definitely works.
Hey, gems that you have to get now into this book. I think he's giving away too many gems.
I'm giving away too many gems.
Too many gems throughout.
I want to give him one more though. I don't know what to give him. That's not crazy.
Hey, you might see in Those We Trust in there too, bro. What you mean? You might see in Those We Trust in the ebook.
Oh, you coming in the ebook? Yo, I want to give them. I'm not gonna give them the mall link. Okay. Right. We can't get a link out for free because I know tons of people want the ebook just for the links for the mall ads, right? But I will say that if you do buy the ebook and you do see the mall play, we're not going to tell them where it's at in the book, right? This is exactly why I didn't want to do chapters. I will say that this play literally took my business from here to here.
Really?
Like crazy. And I only ran the play for 6 months. I ran it from April 2021 to November or September of last year, right? So it was like 5-6 months, 50,000 eyes a week on my business. I remember me and my boy used to literally go to the food because the way that's another thing. Once you see the link to the mall play, you have to be strategic with where you put your mall ad at. Because if you put it in the back end of a mall, if you put it where no one's at, you have to put these in high traffic areas. Yeah. If it costs a little bit more, pay the ticket to do that, right? Okay. So I had one in Morristown Mall right by the movies and the food court and Yard House.
Oh my God, yeah.
Right at the entrance. Right at the entrance, right at the exit, right?
So you're walking into the food court?
Right, and when you're walking in. So we'll break down Morristown first, right? So I remember I used to go there on my lunch breaks or whatever, like, yo, let's sit at the mall and eat. There's people literally walking by, double taking at the ad, taking pictures of the ad. Like, yo, can I call right now? It's like, yo, it's crazy what this can do. Yeah. But it's like you don't want to So I gave that same play to one of my boys that owns a barbershop. He's running that ad right now. He's running that play right now. He's like, yo, I've been super booked. It's like, all it is brand awareness.
Yeah, that's it.
And then I put that same play, and I did it again at Cherry Hill. Yeah. But this one I wanted to be a little bit more strategic. I put it outside of Nordstrom's and the jewelry store. I forgot what it was called. I think it's, what's the jewelry store by Cherry Hill? I forgot the name. But it was right by the jewelry store, and it was right by Nordstrom's. So who's shopping at Nordstrom's, right?
Nordstrom's, dickhead.
What is it called?
Nordstrom's.
What I call it?
Norm.
Nordstrom's. You know what I'm talking about, right? Hold on, get back to the play. So I put it out. Who's shopping there though? Right?
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this was like
audience. Now
I'm talking to my audience. Yeah. Morristown, I just wanted to get brand awareness, right? Yeah. But I don't want to do that at two different locations. I wanted brand awareness at Morristown, and then at the Cherry Hill, I know there's more.
Morristown, you're hitting those kids though. That market as well though.
Yeah, I am, but I wanted Cherry Hill to be specifically for that.
Because in Cherry Hill is more traffic as well. But if you just put it, let's say, in the food court, those are kids.
I don't want that. I don't want that. Like they're gonna follow on Instagram, like a couple posts. Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, yo, the mall and the Cherry Hill, I have to be strategic. It has to be those people that shop at that store and at the jewelry store.
You don't want to say the store name?
Nah, I ain't gonna say the store name. No. But yeah, that's one of the biggest plays in the book. I hope people definitely apply that because the direct link is there. Yeah. Like there's so many things in this book. You can literally read chapters and type in on your URL. Here's the link. Boom.
I think next for you too is without just that is you're able to now put books as seller on Amazon easy.
Yeah, I know.
So you should put that on. That should be like
that's what I'm saying, bro. This is a digital product. It's here forever. Yeah, it's here forever.
Even if you want to make printed copies,
and it's like this is only stuff that I've learned that I've come accustomed to over what this is year 4. I just said 4 years in October. Yeah. So like I'm coming up on 5 years. Maybe I got a 7-figure ebook coming in like 5 more years. You know what I'm saying? So
part 2.
This is just really for people that want to leverage their social media, that want to market their business better, that want to register their business and get some of my best tips and some of my best plays.
I mean, even though I'm someone that believes in the education system and works in higher ed, I love the life of an entrepreneur and the fact that it's on you. If you fail, if you succeed, the only person you could blame is that person that you look in the mirror, and I love that about entrepreneurship, and that's why I ventured into that world. I didn't know how I wanted to do it because I was always that person. I was always creative, wanted to create, and I still to this day want to do the play of socks. Yeah. Like I was the guy that always wore those crazy socks. But
you're an artist.
Yeah, I always loved that brand. But how do I want to jump into this game? And I found my niche, and that's what it was.
That's what it is. No one knows the niche. I want to do this. I want to do that. Yeah. Oh, this failed for 2 weeks. Okay, bet. Let's do this. Yeah. It's like, yo, just rock out with that.
Exactly.
Rock out with that.
And also what you love, bro.
Yeah, like you gotta do something. Like,
love it. Don't go for the money, man.
Bro, I know so many people that started detailing businesses just because they see what I was doing with it. It's like, bro, you don't want to do this, man. Nah. Like I do this because I love doing it.
Yeah, like right now you love doing this shit. It's cold as shit. You have to love doing this shit.
We good. We good. We good. Nah, but that's a good job. I want to give him another play, but I'm not.
Nah. Say that. You gotta say that for the book. Hey, brother. Again, I can't wait till we do part 3. So when you make 7 figures, and
gotta get there.
And at this point, then we're gonna be in your. We gotta do a walk around of your compound.
We'll have something big.
Yeah, when you have your compound.
I'm working on something.
Guys, please go purchase the ebook. Where would it be at? For them to go purchase. Link in your bio?
Link is always in my bio.
Link in the
Definitely
bio.
Link in my bio. You got a hashtag, or not hashtag, you have to add all my @ names at the bottom.
Yeah, I'll put it at the bottom of this video.
Definitely.
So it definitely be at the bottom of the video. You can also see it on screen. But do you want to say your website? Do you know the name of the website?
It's jhbrand.net. Okay. No .com.
Nah, .net.
jhbrand.net. So they can tap in there and
follow you on Instagram. Where at?
jhairston_.
On Instagram?
jhairston_.
Okay.
Yep.
Follow In Those We Trust at We Trust _podcast on Instagram, and those we trust on all platforms of YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
okay.
Everywhere you can find your podcast, and we're there. So please go subscribe. We're not gonna put this joint out like right now. Go subscribe, comment. Right now we're at 119 subscribers, and I worked my ass off.
I'm gonna bring all my followers to this platform for this specific book, and I'm gonna make sure that you get to it.
You gotta stay. You gotta stay. I mean, yo, and I'm not lying to you when I say that there's so many gems in this podcast, not just this episode, but all the stuff that I've done with real estate, talking about higher ed, current issues. I have a weekly one we do with sports that comes out every week with sports.
You got to tap into that.
We're going to have different information of different things that you'll see when you go to the playlist. You'll see podcasts with guests. Those are the breakdowns where I bring on expertise in their own field to come on and talk about it and give game. So go check that out. All right.
Definitely, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you
being
here and open up your space. The space is dope.
My guy.
And I can't wait to see what comes. My guy.
Let's get it.
See you guys.
Appreciate you, bro.
Peace.